everyone. I am so excited to welcome Marnie Eidsvik, and she is the author of Marty the Man-Eater, The Tale of the Littlest Lion. Marnie, can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Well, my story is about a young mountain lion that doesn't eat meat. And he's a bit of a troubled teenager. And one day he decides to embark on a journey to find out what really happened to his father that had gone missing a year prior. And during this journey, he meets some very unlikely characters and forms strange friendships. And he and his new friends embark on a rescue mission.
Ooh, okay, this sounds so cute, and I love the idea of the mountain lion that doesn't eat meat. And yeah, that's so cute, and it sounds like he's going to go on a big adventure, so I really like this. Marnie, what was your inspiration for writing the book?
Well, actually, a few years ago, I lived out in the country here in California, and I discovered a young mountain lion living behind my house.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, and I would see him walk along the tree line at night, right before the sunset, to go hunting. And so I called the Department of Fish and Wildlife and, to see what I should do. And they said, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's his natural hunting area. Unless he bothers your animals, which I had cats and dogs and horses. And unless he bothers them, just leave him alone. So it was kind of a thing. Every night I'd watch him, walk by my dining room window to go hunt. And one day my grandkids were at my house having dinner, and I'd made them spaghetti and meat sauce. And my grandson was about 10 at the time. And he informed me all of a sudden that he no longer ate meat. And I was like, what? You don't just not eat meat one day, right? And so about that time, the mountain lion was passing by my window. And I said, what would happen if all of a sudden that mountain lion decided not to eat meat? And, we cracked up and we started telling funny stories and stuff. And then the next day I was just thinking about it. I'm like, that'd really be funny. And so I just kind of started writing out my thoughts and which different ways this character might go.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. What a great event to happen to inspire you to write this story. That's so cool. Marnie, is there anything else you can share about the book or any messages within the book or anything else about yourself?
Oh, yes. There's a ton of messages about families and friendship and partnering with unlikely individuals. Also, most of the characters are based on people that I've, either family or friends that are currently in my life or I've crossed paths with. And so I've taken from their personality traits, basically. And so a lot of these characters are based on actual people I know. And so the cool thing about writing this is when I was able to give a copy of this book to my friends and family, everybody knew exactly who they were in the story. So it made it really fun to write. And I guess I would say for anybody who is thinking about writing, that just do it. Everyone has a story to be told, and write it, if only for therapy reasons, write the story.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that everyone has a story in them, and I think that this one sounds absolutely just so cute. And okay, we were talking a little bit before the interview, and you said kind of the ideal age range was around like probably 10-ish.
Yeah, it's for a young reader, a child that has probably graduated from picture books, and it's a short chapter book. And it's interesting and funny enough that it's even good for adults, I think.
Yeah.
And then I'm also started writing another book in this series called Marty the Man-Eater, a catfishing tale. And it's about his sister who runs away to be with a jaguar that she met online. So
Cute.
It's kind of
so we have another one to look forward to, I guess. Yeah, awesome. Okay, Well, thank you so much, Marnie, for sharing about your book. For anybody who's interested in picking up a copy, again, it's Marnie Eidsvik, and the title is Marty the Man-Eater, The Tale of the Littlest Lion. You can get it on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, and Apple Books, to name a few. Thank you for being with us today, Marnie.
Thank you so much.